Welcome to the broadcast. Our sign language interpreter tonight is Damian Evans. Let's begin in the capital. President Uhuru Kenyatta will tomorrow hold the State of the Nation address. Tomorrow's joint sitting of the National Assembly and the Senate will be a unique one that will happen under strict adherence to social distancing rules and other COVID-19 protocols. We begin tonight with KTN News political reporter Murimi Mwangi, who highlights some key areas that Kenyatta is expected to address.
All well.
Fresh from enhancing the COVID-19 containment protocols in the wake of surging infections in the past 38 days, President Uhuru Kenyatta on Thursday proceeds to Parliament for the State of the Nation address in a joint session of the National Assembly and the Senate, whose rather unusual seating arrangement without this traditional congestion in the chambers will perhaps best remind the head of state of the deadliest yet invisible monster tearing the country and the world apart, the coronavirus disease.
In view of the COVID-19 situation, we have worked with the public health guidelines and the protocols which allow us, particularly in the chamber of the National Assembly, to have a maximum of 114 members.
Normally, after the president's address, when we meet on Tuesday, that takes precedence over any other matter. So I can assure the country that the issues that the president would have raised in his speech will be addressed expeditiously. You know, there may be a raft of things that he'd want us to do.
With the country reeling from a battered economy characterized by job losses and massive revenue shortfall, President Kenyatta will be up against immeasurable public anxiety about how his administration intends to balance between its all-too necessary economic recovery plan and restoration of livelihoods of tens of thousands of suffering Kenyans knocked off their livelihoods by COVID-19 shockwaves.
I'm looking forward to the president putting in measures to ensure that the opportunities that have arisen out of the pandemic, where people are now working virtually from home and all those sort of things, can be enabled. One of them is, do we need to then now have a robust ICT infrastructure?
The key economic indicators are completely collapsed. So what is the government doing, or what policy have they put in place?
Article 132 of the Constitution obligates the president during the address to report to the nation on all measures taken and progress achieved in realization of the national values. Traditionally, though, this address has seemingly been the president's golden opportunity to stamp his authority as informed by the prevailing political circumstances, as he did in 2014 when he sacked 4 cabinet ministers for corruption, and in 2016 when Kenyatta had to brave the loud heckling of opposition legislators during his address. And the gloom of the COVID-19 pandemic notwithstanding, National Assembly Speaker Justin Muturi and his Senate counterpart Kenneth Lusaka both admit most members of their respective houses are expecting a word from the president on the Building Bridges initiative that he champions with former Prime Minister Raila Odinga.
It's a political process, but again, I don't expect that people will want to put too much politics in it, so that then again we lose focus for maybe an idea that was very good, that was meant to unite the country.
If, for instance, perchance, the president were to give officially, to hand over officially the BBI report to the National Assembly, and indeed even the Senate, we will then look at it, find out what it is that is supposed to be distilled for action.
With the state of the economy and healthcare heavy on Kenyan shoulders, President Kenyatta is certainly a man on the national spotlight ahead of the State of the Nation address. Murimi Mwangi, KTN News in Nairobi.
So with KTN News, for qualified coverage of the State of the Nation address tomorrow, our coverage starts at exactly 7 a.m. That is the basis of our big question discussion tonight. We're asking your opinion. What should the president, in your opinion, prioritize in his speech tomorrow? Tell us what you think. Text us your view to our studio line 22155. You can tweet us as well at Ben_Kitili, at KTN News KE, the hashtag on Twitter is KTN Prime. We shall be sampling some of your views shortly.